The destination is closer than you think, babe. You're almost there, okay? I know. You've been working at this for a very long time. You don't want to hear almost. You want to be there. But listen, we're starting off the reading with the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Fire sign energy. You might be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or have those three somewhere in your chart, okay? Maybe in your big three, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The 7 of Wands speaks to defending your vision, standing in your truth, defending your dream with the utmost, I don't even have the word, ferocity, right? In a really fierce energy. The 9 of Wands, feeling as though you have been to war, right? You might have been pushed back, you might have been cast aside, you might have been struck down, but you only ever took a knee. You never ran to the sidelines. You always tried again. That is resilience. And this has been leading you to 6 of Wands. Okay, loosely translates to fame, recognition, getting your flowers, finally being victorious. This is you, my love. The destination is closer than you think. It's very much giving, I'm almost there. Literally, that's the song, I think, from Princess and the Frog. But specifically the lines where she says, people down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. I'm almost there. I might have skipped a line there. But that song literally talks about how, despite what anybody thought, despite how it might look, despite the trials and tribulations that she might face, she stands firm in her belief that it is and will be working out for her, okay? This really does feel, because I had the Emperor, I had the Ace of Cups come out, I had the 9 of Pentacles. It does feel like somewhat of an individual or solo pursuit. Some of you might have just started a business, might be thinking about starting a business, or might be in the planning phase of starting that business, because we have the 2 of Wands, which speaks about planning. The Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles together, these speak to independence. We have Aries, so again, the sign of Aries here connected to the Emperor. A lot of you might have that Aries energy, but we just entered Aries season. So if you've just launched a new product, a course, a business, a shop, whatever the case, or if you're thinking about launching something, now is a really good time, because the Ace of Cups speaks to renewal. It speaks to abundance, fulfillment, right? Having an entirely filled cup. The 5 streams of water coming out here represent the 5 senses overflowing. And at the end of the day here, I have the Sun and I have the 2 of Cups. Again, now we have Leo, like the sign of Leo here with the Lion. The Sun literally being Leo season, the end of July into early August. So there really is heavy fire energy, babe. You are meant to be chasing this. You are meant to believe that this is going to work out. You are meant to continue working towards this. Do not allow the trials and tribulations to push you away from this dream. It has and always will be your destiny. If you want to continue chasing it, is up to you. We're just here to tell you that you are almost there. And for some of you, it almost feels like you're still somehow at the beginning, or you've just recently started something and you actually might not have been giving it enough time to succeed. That's kind of the energy here. You have to give it a little bit longer to succeed. Don't do it for a month or do it for 2 weeks and say, well, it didn't work. How do you know it didn't work? You didn't give it enough time, babe. Believe in yourself. Continue doing the work. You are almost there. I want you to comment that. I'm almost there. I will continue working. I will make my dream a reality. For some of you, it's going to be creatives, publishers, writers. It just feels like an independent or somewhat of a solo venture. You might be thinking again of starting that own business. Trust that, yeah, something to do with 2 here. We have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. The next 2 weeks are going to be very important for you when it comes to networking, sales, meeting the right people. Don't give up quite yet. You are almost there.